He has no record. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Kody Smith.
See, the fighters have got that look of concentration on their face now, just in the seconds before this starts.
Well, he's got to come out strong, but he's also got to maintain his composure. You know, you can't come out and burn out all your energy. I understand these are 3-minute rounds, but, you know, a lot of the tenacity that people have on trying to really get down in the first couple minutes, you know, and finish their opponent can end up costing you in the end because you use too much energy. You know.
Oh, I mean? Look at him come straight out, just like we were talking about. You know, backing up.
Continuous overhand right. It's not setting it up at all, but, you know, it seems to be working for him.
It was a nice body blow there. Another nice body blow by Kody. Standing in the middle and letting it go. They're going to let these hands fly. Kody looking for a takedown. He's got to get those hands, get that like. Continue. Oh, looking for the standing guillotine here from Skyler.
He needs to fight the hands here in order to maintain.
Good job breaking out. Got to get off that wall. Here they go.
He needs to keep his chin down. Ducking his head like that, I don't like that. He's showing himself for an uppercut.
Yeah, I'd have to. I'm impressed. Let's see. We got that initial bout of energy. Let's see where they go from here. Keep coming with those overhand rights. Looking for the takedown again, Kody.
I'd like to see Skyler throw a couple jabs and try to set up that right hand. You know, he's throwing that right hand nice, but he's not setting it up at all, so it's kind of telegraphed.
Yeah, he's trying to put a lot of power. He's definitely looking for that one-punch knockout, isn't he?
Yeah, you know, that's not always what knocks him out. I seldom try to look for that one-punch knockout. You know, it's the one that you're not necessarily looking to land that lands that puts somebody to sleep. So he needs to put him stuff together and, you know, lead off with that jab and then throw that right hand, which he's doing now.
Yeah, it looks like he heard you. You know, and that's one of those things I heard Randy Couture say. It's, you know, don't look to kill him. Just look to beat him up, you know. And just those repeated blows over and over are going to wear him down. Now it looks like we're going to settle into a little groove here. We're going to keep it standing. Look at the intensity in their eyes. Nice leg kick.
Yeah, that was a nice chopping leg kick. Good turnover on that kick.
Got him right there at the top of the knee, right where that tendon is. That's a painful spot to get hit. Ooh, nice
left hook followed by a right hand.
Nice combination. Skyler's bringing it now. Going for the takedown again. Looks like Skyler's going for another. Oh, he's got the hand control.
Cody's got to get his hips off the cage and turn away right here to keep from getting taken down. Getting your butt up against the cage and holding it right there, that's, you know, subject to a single and getting dumped.
Yeah, and Skyler's doing a real good job of pushing Kody back against this cage and really controlling where the fight's going right now. Oh, another big right hand.
Looks like Skyler's just content to stand there and brawl.
Looks like it. He really he wants to bring this fight to an end in a hurry. Looks like he's covering up there by Kody. He's got to get free. Going for that take. There he is.
Finish that single, and looks like he's got it. He's got to get back up to his knees and drive again.
He's going to keep pushing against the fence there.
Skyler back up to his feet here.
He's got the reversal now. Skyler's got a dominant position. He's going to start dropping some bombs. Cody's got to get himself up. It's like Skyler's, you know, people don't realize when you're just getting pushed against the cage how much energy that expends, too.
You know, on both parts, but the guy getting up against the cage is the one who's carrying the other person's weight, so it's a little more taxing for the guy that's holding the other guy's weight up.
It is, because he's trying to defend. It's a little harder to keep your energy when you're defending. Going for a nice takedown here.
That's the end of the round.
Well, that was an exciting first round. It's a good way to start out.
We are first round of action.
What do you expect out of the second round here?
I got to see Skyler set up his right hand a little bit more with that jab. He had a little bit of success of it toward the end of the round. You know, he's throwing that right hand and he's kind of dropping it down when he throws it, and it's really telegraphed that, you know, he wasn't able to land it too many times on Kody, and I believe for that reason. If he's able to set it up in the second round with that jab and then lead off with that right hand, I think he'll have a lot more success for it.
Yeah, and I think with Kody, he seems to be looking for a takedown at this point. I think maybe he's really got to go for that shot. You got to commit to a double, maybe commit to a single, and really go in after him. What do you think there?
I believe so. You know, you got to have it in your mindset that you're not going to give up on it. You got to finish through with it. You know, you can't grab a hold of the leg and just try to lay and pray there. You got to finish the double. You know, you got to finish the single. You can't hope to just stop the guy when you pick up his leg. You got to really look to finish your takedown.
Yeah, and I'll see where the action goes here in the second round. You see they're starting to breathe a little bit. That adrenaline dump is probably kicking in now, being the opening bout of the night here.
And we'll see who's trained for it. You know, here's when your second wind comes in, when you really start to settle down. You know you're in a fight. You've gotten hit. We see the bruising there on the left side of the ribs of Skyler.
Yeah, he took a couple of good body blows there about midway through the round. And those are what will wear you down over time.
It's going to pay dividends throughout the fight. If it ends up going into the third or if it goes deep into the second, those are the things that take it out of your opponent.
Yeah, I'm impressed with what Skyler's brought to the table here today. In MMA, especially amateur now, we're seeing a lot of these guys that are fighting and say they're independent. And that's a tough thing to do to train when you're not. You're a better fighter when you've got better training partners. So.
You're only as good as the people that you train with. They say you're as strong as your weakest link. That plays no more better in fighting than anything else. You're only as tough as the guys that you train with. If you're smashing every guy in your gym, as soon as you meet a guy tougher than that, you're not going to know what to do with it. And on the hindsight of that, if you're getting beat up in practice, then you're ready for a war.
Yeah, it really is about how well you can overcome some adversity, because you're going to see it, especially if you go into the later rounds. Starting it out here again, circling into center. Oh, nice jab there by.
And I'd like to see him follow that up a little bit more. Lead off with that jab, which he does again.
Yeah, little feint with the right to the jab. Maybe it was just,
nice leg kick, but he's caught with the right hand for his efforts.
I think Kody's starting to feel like he's getting hit. There we go. He's looking for the.
Got to finish that double.
Yep. Good job of fighting that off. He's got to watch that guillotine. Get his hands out of there. It looks like
he's not really in much danger here because he's got his arm inside and it's looped all the way around. Now he's in danger with both the hands across the neck and no arm inside. He's got to fight those hands. That's got to be the first thing he does.
And here's right now, if you're at home and you've not seen amateur fighting before, you might be thinking that why isn't he throwing the knee? As I said, there is no knees to the face in UCL as an amateur. So now Kody's a couple of nice shots with the right there. They're just pushing against the fence here, looking for position.
And that's to protect the fighters. These guys coming into these amateur bouts, they're not really getting paid any money. They need to be able to be protected. Power guillotine here, going for the power guillotine.
Looks a lot like the John Jones guillotine there. That
looks like he might finish it.
He's real close. Cody's fighting this, but he's real close. Real close.
And he loses.
He let it go, it looks like.
That's what I just finished my fight with a couple weeks ago. That's a real hard submission to get out of. If you can get that locked deep, there's really no way out of that.
It really is. It is a tough one. I remember watching when John Jones put Lyoto Machida out with that. He just dropped like a sack of old potatoes. Looks like Cody's working his way over to his corner, trying to keep it over here. Nice kick. He's got to get up.
Even though he's kind of getting it taken to him, he looks like he's got a decent amount of composure for his first experience here in the cage.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's been rattled at all. He's shaking off a lot of power shots now, and he keep coming forward, and that's something that you really respect out of a young fighter.
There finishes with the double.
Now he's in guard. He's got Skyler. He's in Skyler's guard. What do you expect there? What are you looking for here?
He's got to posture up and get some shots down. He can't put his head in his chest. At my card, he's lost the first round, and he was on his way until that takedown and losing the second. So he's really got to posture up here and put some shots down in his face. This body stuff is not going to win him the round.
Yeah, now he's got that. Skyler's hanging that leg open. He does that much longer, and Cody's going to be able to pass that guard, maybe get some power. So, it looks like he's trying to lock in a Kimura here. He gets that arm.
He needs to close his guard to have more torque on that. With his legs over grapevine like that, there he goes. Now he's going to close the guard and try to finish. He needs to get that arm, and he's let it go.
Yeah, that was nice defense by Kody there.
Kind of just powered out of it at the end.
Yeah, you're right with that open guard there. He's not going to be able to lock it down, so... Now we got to see if Kody can posture up and get some blows in while he's in guard, or see if they end up standing it up here. There's the end of the round.
Good round put in. I still feel that, with the heavy shots that Skyler put on him, I still feel like we've got it, 2-1 for Skyler Tucker at this point.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I'm thinking that Cody's going to have to come out here and get a finish to get this fight.
Well, with 3 minutes, you don't got a long time. You need to put it all on the line. It just, it comes down to how hard have you trained for it, how bad do you want it. A big portion of fighting, just as in any other combatant sport, is mental. In your head, how bad do you want it? You know that once you get to a certain point, you're not going to get any more tired. You just got to push yourself through it. So at this point, it's, how bad does he want it and how hard does he train for it, because it all comes down to heart now.
Yeah, you're exactly right there. They talk over and over in the fights that right now the fight is the fun part. You're putting in all your time in training, and that's where it comes through. Is once you're beat up, can you recover in these late rounds? So,
Skyler looks nice and calm, nice and relaxed. We've got Cody's coach over here putting some ice on him. He's spitting, asking for water. I believe that Skyler's the crisper of the two fighters. Kody's showing a little bit more wear and tear from the fight, but, he's not out of it. You just never know. That's the great thing about a fight. He could win the first 2 rounds and then end up getting knocked out or submitted in the third.
That is the great thing. You've got those little gloves, and you hit them right in the right spot. You get them on the button. They're going down. I don't care how big or how strong you are. You get that on the right spot with those gloves, and that's that. And, Skyler looks like a guy who's got a couple more fights. He looks pretty calm. He's got his hands there, though, down on his knees now, so he's breathing deep. Now he's time to suck up and come out for the third round here.
He looked a little better when he was down on his knees there talking to his coach than he did once he stood up.
Yeah.
We've got both these guys listed as 5'10". I'm pretty sure MMA heights are on the honor system because Skyler looks quite a bit taller than Kody does.
Well, Skyler was a basketball player here in SandPoint, so yeah, he does look a little bit, but at least we know we're good on the weights here. Sometimes I've been to some promotions where that's not exactly true.
With the Idaho State Athletic Commission involved, these guys are going to be on point as far as weight goes.
Yeah, here we go now, round 3. Oh, spinning back fist.
Needs to set that up.
Yeah, so you usually like to see a little something before that. Nice jab.
Nice
excellent.
stiff
Another jab. Now, if he can follow that jab up with that big right, Kody might be in trouble.
Kody needs a switch kick to the left. He's dropping his right hand big time when he throws that jab.
Yeah, it looks like Skyler's starting to find his range a little bit here. He's calm and walking him down. Kody looked a little confused.
No setup on that shot. You're not going to get that on a clean fighter.
Yeah, now Skyler's got him against the cage, and he's starting to pick away at him.
Doesn't look like Kody wants to be in there much longer.
Yeah, I think he's starting to wear down. He's taking some shots, but like you said, can change in a second here.
But he's still moving forward, and that plays part in the judges' eyes. I think he's down 2-1, but at this point he's moving forward, and that might be what he needs to. Another shot from the outside with no setup gets him put to his back.
Yeah, he's got to get up now. Now he's got the back and forth. This is a bad spot.
Get both hooks in.
Again, hit to the back of the head. He's looking to try and wrap up the rear naked choke. He's got to
fight that top hand in order to keep from getting choked. As long as he fights that top hand, he's safe. See how he's got his top hand here? He's got the arm under the chin, but he's still safe because he's protecting from the total choke by having that top hand off the top of his head.
Yeah, but he's rolling to the side. He's got to do something here.
He needs to turn and face and fight that top hand. He can't let him get it over. I think this is over right here.
Yeah, it's real close. He needs to scoot down and get out of that.
Looks like he's got a hold of it again. Good. Maybe he hears me from over here, huh?
Maybe. He's looking at the monitor here. It's real close, but Kody's doing a real good job of fighting it off.
2-on-1 is what he needs to do here. 2 hands on Skyler's one hand to keep from getting choked here.
Yeah. Needs to get that out of there and roll. Maybe spin back into regular guard here instead of from back control.
If he can get to his back here and then he can roll over, he'd be in guard, in Skyler's guard, and that'd be a safer position for him than having some guy on your back eating punches that you can't see coming.
Yeah, Cody's doing a good job. He's peeling those hands, but man, he's got to do something. His time is running out, and if he's just going to be stuck down here, he's not going to be able to come back and get this fight.
Skyler's still looking to work in the choke.
Skyler's doing a good job of keeping those hooks in and controlling Kody's motion. He's looking a little confused right now.
Nice right hand.
Yeah, Cody's starting to bleed a little bit. Yeah, he's busted it up now.
That one got him pretty good there.
Those shots are really taking it out of his nose right now. This is a bad position. That's it.
Stops it. Nice performance by Skyler Tucker.
Yeah, I'd have to say I'm real impressed by his performance tonight. Of the 3 fights I've seen out of him, that's by far his best performance.
But Kody Smith came in a game opponent, never having fought before, to come in and to take it into the third round and take Skyler deep. You see Skyler bent over here, sucking wind, and Cody's got a busted up nose, but, nothing worse for the wear. It was a fight, so I got to give him props for being a brand new fighter and coming in and putting in the work that he did.
I agree with you, too. And it not just being a brand new fighter, he's really only got about 3 months of training under him from what he told me. So, that takes some serious guts to step into the cage that early into your training career.
Absolutely. I was training for a solid year before I ever took a fight.
Yeah, I put about a year into the jiu-jitsu gym before I even thought about wanting to do a tournament, and that was without striking. So I know how you feel there. Well, we'll be up here with the official judge's decision here shortly. Looking forward to our next fight. We got an undefeated Harold Willie out of Spokane, Washington against Jake the Lucky Leprechaun Cooper out of Colville. We got a lot of independent Colville guys. Talking to them last night, it's kind of indicative of small town. You just get a few guys together, you find a spot in a barn, and you throw some mats down. And talking to those guys, it was real interesting, real fun to hear from them. We've got Jake, Nathan, and Wes all out of Colville coming over here tonight. So,
you know, I got a guy that works with me that's out of Colville, and you know they do two things real good in Colville, and that's drink and fight. So I'm excited to see the Colville guys fight. You know, they're always tough kids. They're those rednecks, which is perfect for this Sandpoint area. Those kids come out to bang and, you know, probably look for a beer afterwards.
All right, we're going to go to the official decision here. Give it up to our
Ladies and gentlemen, your decision, the winner by technical knockout referee decision, his first victory, Kody Smith.
They were a little bit wrong about that one, don't you think?
Yeah, we got that mixed up. I think we'll fix that here in just a second. Yeah. Even in the best of times, you get a little mistake here and there.
Skyler Tucker a little bit upset about that.
I can't say something. He wants to see his hand raised in front of the hometown fans.
Absolutely.
Hey, here's one of the great things about the MMA. When it's all said and done, the fight's over. They give us each other a hug, a handshake, and it's off to have a couple of drinks together afterwards.